Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm glad you're back. I'm sorry there was no video yesterday. Excuse me. I was stuck in traffic for about 2.5 hours without my crochet bag. That's not good. Because had I had that, time would have gone by a whole lot faster and I could have gotten maybe a couple of projects done. I live in a small town in Vermont, and when we get traffic, we get a lot of it. So it was really, really bad yesterday. So with that being said, let's get started on our blanket. I hope you all did your 180 chains. There's mine. And I wrote down the pattern. The first 4 rows of the pattern. So if you want to pause right here and write this down, by all means, do it. Okay. Now, with that being said, and showing you that, excuse me, I have to put my glasses on. Can't see it fart without them. Now, if you're doing 2 colors, the first row, row number 1, will say with color A. So whichever color that is for you. Chain 180. The CH is chain. 180 loosely. Then single crochet in second chain from hook. And single crochet in each remaining chain. Single SC is single crochet. Across. So I'm going to turn around here quickly. I'll spare you from seeing my ugly mug. Now you don't want to count that or that. So it's 1, 2. Whoops, come on. 1, 2. Count this one. Don't count the one that's on your stitch or on your hook, but count that one. So it's 1, 2. Go through the bottom loop. Loop around, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through both of those. Let's do another one. Go into the bottom. I like to go into the bottom, not the top, because that's just not, it's not heavy enough. So you go through, pull, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through both of them. And you do this all the way through. Go through the bottom, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through those 2 loops. And it's going to look something like that. Now, let's try another one. Okay, so you go through the bottom, yarn over, pull up a loop, and go through both. That way there, see what your stitch is going to look like? It's going to be pretty cool. So after that, we're going to go all the way down to the last stitch. And you want to make sure that your chain looks like this. Let me drop that. So your chain looks like this. don't twist it, because when you do, it's going to make your project really wonky. It won't sit flat. It'll have like little curves in it. So let's do a couple more. Excuse me. Like that. Like that. See, so it's gonna look like that. Now I'm gonna do a couple more. I'm not gonna do all of them because that would take too long. And make sure you do it loose, because if it's too tight, then you're not going to be able to get your crochet hook in the stitches that we need to get into. So finish that, go all the way to the end. Can you all see that? I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm still new at this, and I'm not sure if you can see it or not. Okay, so when you get to the end, it says turn your work. So you turn it and you chain 2. And you need to single crochet through all of those again. So you go into the top of the stitch right here. See where the little hole is? And you just do the same thing. Whoops. See, if you crochet it too tight, you're not going to be able to get your hook in those stitches. So use the top of the one that you did on the first round, or the first row. Okay, and when you get to the end, there's going to be, you want to go into the hole that you made so it comes out even. Now you want that to be straight. Don't worry about this part over here, because you're going to take care of that on the next row. Okay, so do all of that. So you should have 2 rows of single crochet. When you're done with that, when you get to this end here, you turn it and chain 4. Okay. And that's going to count as your first double crochet. So you want to skip this one and go in that one. Whoops, sorry. Yarn over, skip this one, go in that one, yarn over, pull up a loop, and go through all 4 that are on your hook. Then it says skip next double crochet. So we're going to have a double crochet cluster. So you yarn over, put it through that loop, yarn over, pull up and go only through 2. Yarn over, pull up a loop, go through 4, yarn over, pull up a loop, 1, 2, 3. And that's your double crochet cluster right there. So then you skip this one and you do another double crochet cluster. Yarn over, go through, yarn over, go through those 2, yarn over, go through that loop again, and go through 4, yarn over, 1, 2, 3. Oops, I forgot to chain 1. You have to chain 1 in between. Okay, so you yarn over, go through that loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, go through those 2, yarn over, go through, and go through 2, yarn over, go through that loop, 1, 2, 3. So your work is going to look like that. You're going to have 3 double crochets in 1 stitch. Okay, then chain 1, skip, yarn over, go into the next loop, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw up a loop, and go through in 2. All right, so you yarn over, go through, pull up a loop, 1, 2, 3. So eventually it's going to look like that. Let's do one more. Okay. All right, so you skip 1, you yarn over, go through the loop, yarn over, pull up, go through 1, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, 2, yarn over, pull up a loop, and 1, 2, 3. And that's your foundation stitches right there. It's pretty simple and pretty easy. Yeah, so those are 3 stitches to start out with. Let me come back over here. So those are your 3 stitches for this. Okay, so we want to skip this stitch, go into this one, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 1, yarn over, pull up a loop, and do it twice. Now yarn over, go through, pull up a loop, 1, 2, 3. All right, let's take that out. So when you're single crocheting the second round, you want to go through the top of the one, oops, sorry. Oh, did it again. I'm sorry. Go through, draw up a loop, and go through both of them. So you want to go in, draw up a loop, and go through both. Go through, draw up a loop, You can go through both of the stitches that are on your hook. Draw up a loop. And then it'll look like this. So you have to do that for all 180 stitches. So practice that. It'll get better with practice, trust me. And have fun with it. So like I said, you want to go from 1, 2. So that's your second stitch right there, your second chain. Go through, drop a loop. And like I said before, try not to twist your foundation row, because if you do, then it's not gonna come out right. So this part here is what it's supposed to look like. Right here. So, it'll say at the end of row 3 to fasten off. So what you want to do with that is you just want to chain 1, cut your yarn, and it will make a knot. Do that. Handy dandy scissors, cut, pull through, and it's knotted. Pretty easy. And make another another loop like you did with this one, so that you can tighten it if you need to. Slip stitch or slip knot. And what you're going to do, put the slip knot in your second color if you have one. If you don't worry about fastening it off. Just continue with the pattern. So what you want to do is go through here, put your second color on here and pull it through. And then you want to make sure that you tuck your ends. It's so much more easier than having to go through and using a needle to go through. It's just easier that way. And I'll show you more about that tomorrow. So, go ahead, practice your single crochets and your double crochet clusters, and don't get frustrated, because if this is your first time ever doing them, it's not gonna come just like that, trust me. But have fun with it. Go through. If you have to go back through and pause, or go back through and re-watch, then go ahead. I mean, that's how you're going to learn. And please like these videos, subscribe, hit the bell notification. If you're liking these videos, if you want to ask me a question or you want to just say hi, put it in the comments below. I read them all and I answer every single one of them. So please, let's have some fun. I should have brought you with me through 2.5 hours of sitting in traffic yesterday. I wasn't, oh my goodness, it was horrible. But go ahead and practice. And like I said, if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below and I will answer them. And subscribe, hit the bell notification so you know when one of my videos is coming up. Excuse me. And I'll check in tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a live, maybe not. I'm not quite sure yet. But yeah, if I'll give you a couple of days to practice that and get used to it. So I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Peace.